Hello, everyone. It's your boy Guy Jr., aka the Gamma Indigo Child. We on the Mazzaroth Part 6. You know what I'm saying? We made it this far. Now we going to go to Mazzaroth Part 6. It's the color. We going now. We already did color. I'm just playing. We Mazzaroth the musical notes, which basically are color. Music is color, sound color. Color is basically visual music. That's what I say, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump it off right here. As you can see, you remember from last time we had the colors, and you remember how we had like the primary colors, the secondary colors, the tertiary colors. Well, I'm gonna show you how those elements create like patterns of music, and how different signs, or just like how different signs isn't compatible, and but in music, they all compatible, just like we all supposed to be compatible, but you know how it go. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how all these zodiac signs make this beautiful music. And if we start off with the 12 musical notes, you'll notice that everything starts in Aries, and the start of the musical notes is C. Aries is C. Taurus is C sharp. Gemini is D. Cancer is D sharp. E is Leo. F is Virgo. F sharp is Libra. G is Scorpio. A flat is Sagittarius. A is Capricorn. B flat is Aquarius. And B is Pisces. And I know y'all just heard me say, like, if you don't know anything about music, I'm going to give you a quick little note on what I was just saying when I was saying, like, sharp and flat. The sharp sound is basically one step higher than the natural note, you know what I'm saying? So if I was to go higher, it'd go from that like this. Okay, now you got the flat. When I said flat, that flat is a step lower, so that sound like this. And I'm gonna brief this for y'all, because this is a whole another sequel to talk about astrology and like birth charts, and like how all this plays the same role in the Mazzaroth, because everything is the Mazzaroth. So you got in astrology, in the Mazzaroth, we're just gonna say the Mazzaroth. In the Mazzaroth, you got something called a square. And the square is a 90-degree angle in astrology, in the Mazzaroth. It's a 90-degree angle. So if you count on the Mazzaroth, you'll be able to see, like, for instance, if you go to the Mazzaroth and you get the 90 degrees on the chart. 90 degrees, let's just say we start from Aries. 90 degree in music is called a major third. So a major third would sound like this, which is 90 degrees from the starting point. We're going to start from C, because everything started in Aries, so we're going to count over. Aries is 30, 60, 90. So 90 degrees from Aries it becomes a major third. I mean, a minor third. Next, we got, well, first of all, let me tell you about the square. If you notice, it kind of sounds harsh. It's like, cause a square is a harsh aspect in astrology between two zodiac signs that are 90 degrees apart. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it sounds like that. Because it's a harsh aspect. And that's how it is with the Mazzaroth. Then we're going to keep it going. We got a thing in the Mazzaroth called a trine, which is 120 degrees. And in music, they call a trine a major third. We just had a minor third, which is 90 degrees. Now we got a trine and a major third, which is 120 degrees. And as you look and you count over, you'll be able to tell what a trine is. And a trine is it flows, the energy flows easy between these two. You know what I'm saying? Like they good with each other. You know if you know what I mean. They really good with each other. Just like having let's say, what would be a trine? 30, 40, 60. Like the air signs. All the air signs. If you put like 120 degrees between them all, they all would make a triangle. And they call it the grand trine if you got all three of those like lined up like this. And I'm going to show you how that sound. We're going to go through some sounds. I'm going to show you, like I said, I'm going to show you what some things sound like, but I'm not going to give you a music lesson, but I'm just going to show you how these color and Mazzaroth and the musical notes, they all just go together so beautifully. And the ones that don't go together, you could tell that too, if you understand what I mean, because you know everything is either compatible or not compatible, because everything is two. Every subject is two. What's wanted and what's not wanted. Left, right, up, down. It's always two. You know what I'm saying? Boy, girl. So now we're going to go to the opposites. The opposites is basically a 180 degree, you know what I'm saying, split. And it's split up half and half if you paying attention. And then it's in the Mazzaroth, in astrology, they call it opposites. But in music, they call it tritones. They're 180 degrees apart. And, you know what I'm saying, and opposite, you know what I'm saying, they are hard aspect because the energies are like total opposite. You know what I'm saying? Just like hot and cold. That's what opposites are. Just like on the Zodiac. Like if we looked at the Mazzaroth and we wanted to locate, look at this. What would be the opposites on the Mazzaroth would be, like I explained in the colors, just like with colors, the opposites with colors work the same way. And if you following what I'm saying to you, colors have an opposite. Music has an opposite. The Mazzaroth has an opposite. Like the zodiac signs, the just like this, Libra and Aries are the total opposite of each other. Aries is all about self, and Libra is about others. And if we keep that going, Aries about the beginning of spring, and the total opposite of that is Libra, the beginning of fall. You see what I mean? So it keeps going. Aries is, if we go to the day, Mazzaroth, Aries is 6 o'clock a.m. and Libra The total opposite is 6 o'clock p.m. You follow me? So yeah, we back to this. So now we gonna play a couple. I'm just gonna play them, and just to give y'all some examples of how the Mazzaroth, how the music come from the Mazzaroth, because of the sounds, the degrees of sound, just like being. You ever notice, like for instance, like being in certain places, you could produce an echo when you say something. Being in other places, it sound like it's open. You know how different areas of, let's just say, like if you was walking around and you end up in a different spot, and let's say you yelled out something, the same word everywhere you went in a different spot, you would get a different sound depending on what angle or what, you know what I'm saying, you're at. And that's how you get these sounds. Depending on what angle these sounds are produced with our ears, because our ear only could hear these 12, well, you know what I mean, more than 12, but these are the main 12. Our ears can't hear nothing beyond this. Animals can hear lower than these, and way higher than these, but we can't. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm just gonna let this go out, and when I'm done, I'm just gonna let y'all. I'm just gonna let it roll on out, and as I say, always, love to all, and to all, spread the light.